Alright, Cam on the cam with another visual interview. This time we got Abe FLYR. How you been?
Man, I've been doing good, man. What's up, man? It's your boy Abe, man.
Shit, so where can you say you're originally from?
Man, I'm originally from Saluda, man. 702 area. It's I ain't gonna really say it's the best thing, but it's just kind of just like here, basically, small town. You know what I'm saying?
What was life like growing up?
I mean, life kind of growing up, man. So you gotta kind of. I think a lot of times people they get things kind of sidetracked when they think about Saluda. You know what I'm saying? Me and my guys, we kind of grew up a little different than what everybody else kind of grew up, you know what I'm saying? Like, our parents were kind of like a little, I ain't gonna say hard, but, they kind of just a little strict, a little bit on certain things they kind of wanted us to do. You know what I'm saying? We weren't really, like, out there, in the streets and nothing like that. We was kind of just kicking it with the boys right around here, right around the 702, you know what I'm saying? From 702 to Trinity, you know what I'm saying? That's really us. Hillview, up this way, That was really us, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of chilling with the boys, you know what I'm saying? Trying to find stuff to do on the weekend. We didn't really have it like all growing up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure there's other people out here, they didn't really have it all either, but for the most part, man, our people, like, they made a way for us, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I can really say how it was really kind of growing up, you know what I'm saying? Basically saying, like, if people make a way and just inputting that grind into yourself, you know what I'm saying? And just go from there, really, bro.
How'd you get into music?
I mean, the music thing kind of was like always kind of there. Like, I used to kind of like grow up and like hear my mom, my dad kind of sing around the house. Like, my mom was real heavy in like the gospel music. My dad was kind of like in the soul music, so that was kind of like the first little taste I got of it. And then like in like middle school, man, Vale used to just come to me all the time. He just be rapping, rapping these songs and stuff. So next thing I know, man, he ended up coming to me one day. He was like playing a song, and I was just like, bro, who that, bro? And he was like, man, that's me. And I'm like, what? Bro, this you, bro? You rapping? It was a song with him and Shaq, like the first song the boy ever like recorded together. And man, it's been that ever since, man. Next thing you know, J. Cole ended up dropping Friday Night Lights. And man, me and this man on the bus just rapping every single like line to it. So man, I just kind of fell in love with music then, man, but I just couldn't find my like glitch for it. Just what I really wanted to do in the music thing. I mean, I used to kind of like write and stuff like that 'cause I used to love poetry, but I just couldn't really find like that flow, like the flow that I really wanted with it. So man, I just kind of just started trying to like play around with little things, try to make beats. That shit was too time consuming. So I just kind of just felt like, man, let me just kind of look at what's around me. And that's when I kind of just started saying, like, man, I'm better at just scouting talent, developing it, helping the people that's around me, the people that really want to grind with the music thing, find their sound, find their way. So ever since then, when I kind of just put that in my mind, that's what I really been doing, trying to find talent and help them just get to their full potential, really, man.
What's the music scene like in a small town such as Saluda?
Oh, man, music scene in Saluda, I mean, it's crazy because, like I said from the beginning, it's like, man, you got certain people, that probably think what they want to think of Saluda. When they think of Saluda, they probably think, like, man, Saluda just some street shit, man. These guys want to be hood or be gangster. Man, it's really deeper than that. It's real, like, pain here. You know what I'm saying? And in our music, you really kind of hit it. And a lot of other people that kind of make music, you kind of hear that pain from Saluda because, man, we really don't have much here. And how a place like this set up is easy to get caged in. It's really easy to get caged in, whether it's hanging out down the block, smoking, whatever. Like, man, it's so easy to get caged in this damn place. So it's like, when you start hearing people want to come out and be creative in their music, man, you can hear the pain. And so when I think of like the music scene in Saluda, is you got the people that's gonna tell the real, and then you got the people that's gonna put on the image. And I always kind of tell my guys, man, bro, don't speak what we can't speak on. And so I just kind of worry about the scene up this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I focus in on like the other parts of it, and I look at everybody else around, and I give my support where I need to give my support, but I really just kind of worry about me and my guys and just make sure my guys, just making sure our story get heard, man. You know what I'm saying?
What made you want to become a manager and an A&R?
What really made me want to become an A&R/manager was really just, like I had said, man, kind of just focusing in on what I really wanted to do in the music industry. Because I kept playing around with so many different things and it just wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of just figured, like, you know, scouting the talent, developing talent, trying to connect people to the right places they need to be connected. That was really more my lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, management kind of came along. I think I've been saying since I was young, I always wanted to be a manager, but I never knew what kind of manager I really wanted to be. But I just knew I wanted to be in management. So, you know, when I started dealing with artists, like my guys, you know, my brothers, like I was just like, you know what, man, who else know them better than me? Who else know they sound better than me? So let me just really, like, develop them, you know what I'm saying, help them the best way I can. You know, it's like at the end of the day, man, me being an A&R and a manager, man, it's not for me, man. It's really for my people, man. Like, I don't have a selfish bone in my body. Me becoming an A&R was never really about me. It was never about the person that you seeing on this camera. It was always about how can I help my guys get to where they want to be. Because I've been hearing these boys talk about their dreams and we was like kids. And, you know, it just, things ain't always go out as planned, you know what I'm saying? Like how it should go. So I was like, you know what, man, let me step up. Let me see what I can contribute to the play. And, you know, that's how you get A&R. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get A&R, man. Like, really just trying to just focus in on, you know what I'm saying, like really helping my guys get to where they really need to be.
What made you start fourth quarter?
And fourth quarter, it was kind of crazy because, like, we was in Tennessee back in June. We was in Tennessee for my son's mom's birthday. And we was all outside, you know what I'm saying, doing the usual. You know what I'm saying, bull joking around and shit. And so I was kind of looking at Vail. I was like, man, you know, man, bro, you got your name, Vail, you know what I'm saying? Trey got Trey. Shaq got Hollywood. I was like, man, Will just, man, that shit lame, bro. That shit too basic. And I was like, man, I gotta think of something else, man. Like, and I was already on my phone, like, looking up, like, Abraham. And, like, how Abraham was, like, the best friend of God and stuff like that. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna change my name to Abe. Because my middle name already Abraham. So I was like, I'm gonna change my name to Abe or whatever. And to be honest, me changing my name to Abe was how fourth quarter really got created. Was just me wanting to get our story out there. Because like I said, man, coming from Saluda, man, we don't got much out here. It ain't much opportunities out here, so all we got is a dream when you're around places like this, man. Whether you from Saluda, small town like Edgefield, Johnston, man, all you got is a dream, bro. Whether it's on the field, the court, like what you doing, being a cameraman, like that's all we got is just a dream. So man, you gotta really just take that dream and run with it. So I was like, you know, let me create fourth quarter, you know, now or never. You know what I'm saying? Display this talent around. Get these guys that's around me, all these talented guys, like a place to come to and really like talk about what made them want to get to this point. How that underdog feeling feel. You know what I'm saying? How much of a grind you really think this shit is. You know what I'm saying? So that was really came about with fourth quarter, man. I mean, being there in Tennessee, us listening to like the music, cause we was only playing our music down there. And I was just like, you know what, man, this shit really now or never for us. Like we've been doing this jump for so long. Like it's now or never. Like this fourth quarter. This the fourth quarter for us right here, man. So I was just like, you know what, that's gonna make me be fourth quarter TV. Like I'm gonna put it on display. And fourth quarter TV is coming soon. I know it be certain things. I put up a little post on social media based on I was taking a break. I just had to get my mental right, man. Like I wasn't in the right space to give y'all like everything, the full potential of fourth quarter. But I'm telling you, man, fourth quarter is coming, and when it's come, it's gonna be here to stay, man. Like big shout out to the people that made me want to do something like fourth quarter, like Chief from the Reach TV, Cole Bennett at Lyrical Lemonade. Man, them guys like my mentors, man. Like for real, that's what really made me inspired. They really want to they made me inspired to really want to do fourth quarter. Because like I said, at the end of the day, you know, they display like the big names, you know what I'm saying? Like Chief, he gonna get all the big names from South Carolina. I mean, everybody know what Lyrical Lemonade do, but but we need something for us, for the grind that we got right here. Whether it's 864, 803, 843, man, this shit a grind, bro. Like this ain't no handouts around here, bro. That shit need to be put on the show. Cause everybody, like, when they think of South Carolina, you already know what they think of. They think of Columbia. They think of that trap shit. Man, South Carolina hip hop is way more than trap shit, bro. It's way more than trap genres, bro. Like, we got guys out here that really got a pen on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody trying to be in here for just the money and the hoes, man. Like, we trying to be 5 to 10 years in. Like, I was telling somebody the other day, man, like, we trying to leave legacies behind. Like, we ain't trying to do this, just to get money, get the fame. Man, listen, you can't take none of that with you when you leave here. And all I want to do is, before I leave here, man, is just leave a legacy that I can pass on to my son. So that's what fourth quarter really is, man. This shit is a legacy, because it's now or never. Legends are born around here, man.
So you would say you started fourth quarter in June?
Man, I started fourth quarter in June, man. Yeah. Me and my boy Vail was outside, man. It was me, him, like I said, my son, Mom. We was out there chilling, laughing, joking around. And yeah, fourth quarter was born right then.
What are some artists you've worked with and covered with fourth quarter?
I mean, so far, got Vail, Trey, Hefe. We got Eds coming along. Got Hollywood. PVO, he finna start doing his thing. Mostly guys around the way, I want to also get into bringing in other artists. I then start talking to some artists that we had met at the show at New Brooklyn Tavern. Shout out to the New Brooklyn Tavern. Also, shout out to my boy Coast. Like, real shit. But I also been talking to some of them about coming along also. They want to be a part of fourth quarter. So, just like I said, man, so far, basically just really the guys right now, man. The guys really just around. But it's definitely, the platform definitely finna end up getting brought up a little bit more.
All right.
Shout out to Squirt, too. Oh, yeah.
Any advice to people who are from this area and don't necessarily know where to start or what to do with their talent?
The best advice I can give to anybody from this area, if you got a dream, go chase it. Whether it's, like I said, it's on the field, it's on the court, man. You want to pick up that mic, you want to be an A&R, you want to be a cameraman, whatever, bro. Like, man, go chase your dream, bro. At the end of the day, man, these small towns ain't gonna do nothing for you. These blocks ain't gonna do nothing for you. These same dudes y'all call them big homies, bro, they ain't gonna do a damn thing for you, bro. Go chase your dream, bro. Like, that's all we got at the end of the day. That's it. Because nobody guaranteed 24 the next day. So if you got 24 hours to go chase a dream, go chase your dream. You know what I'm saying? I want to see every single young kid around here, bro, like, go chase a dream, man, because the same thing that's been going on since the beginning of time, bro, this shit's still going on. And people still getting caged in these same little small towns. So that's the best advice I can give anybody, man. Go chase a dream, bro. Like, you want to go to school and be that doctor, man, don't let nobody stop you from being that doctor. If you want to go be the next Bill Gates, man, don't let nobody stop you from being the next Bill Gates, but invest in yourself, because at the end of the day, all you got is you and the Lord at the end of the day. So you got to invest in yourself, man. Invest your time in God, man. Get on your knees and pray. You know what I'm saying? And just keep your eyes on that prize, man. And when you doing that, man, hey, I pray to God that you make it, like, for real.
How important is it for artists to get high quality audio when recording?
Man, it's really the best thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, out of anything as an artist, you should always want your quality to be number one. That should be it. Don't put out no half-ass work. Never put out half-ass work. Like, always, man, make sure, like, your art represents who you are. If you not a half-ass person, don't put out half-ass work. Don't get it to the people. Like, always give the people what you want, what you see yourself in the mirror as in the day. You see yourself in the mirror as the top artist. You trying to climb to the top. So your quality got to be represent what you are at the end of the day. Never cheat your quality. If it sound like it got static in the back, tell that man straight up, I don't want that. Like, period. You know what I'm saying? If the beat not right, be man enough to tell your producer, like, man, that beat just not it. You know what I'm saying? The engineer ain't got your voice right, man. Tell the engineer, hey, man, we're going to have to put another mix on that, man. Like, that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Because your quality is everything. Your quality, that's what's going to make you. It's going to either make you or break you at the end of the day. You don't want to be putting out songs sound like you recording in somebody's house and they got tin cans just rambling all through the house. Like, man, get that shit out of here, man. Like, actually put together good quality work, man. Because when you put together good quality work, shit, that's how you get that check. Like, for real, that's how you going to get that check out there, man. So you got to make sure your quality is always key. And also have genuine people around you. That's another thing. Like, quality and genuine people. Don't have no fake people around you, man, and ain't gonna support your dream. If it's, for example, if it's an artist and you got 5 other people around you, all the rest of them people need to be doing something. You know what I'm saying? They need to understand, this the artist. Somebody need to be your producer. Somebody can be your manager. Somebody can be your camera. You got to put the people around you to work, man. Like, people don't be want to put the people around them to work. You know what I'm saying, for this dream, man. They just go in like how Pompey, like, shout out to Pompey to at SRO Studios. Like, one thing Pompey had told me, man, so many guys, man, they come in the studio and they just record and leave. They never try to fix their voice. They never try to ask, like, man, what kind of mix you putting on my voice? They don't try to get no kind of knowledge about their songs. None of that. It's just, man, you know, I want to come to the studio and record. Man, it's more than just recording, man. Stop pulling out raw damn recordings. Like, get your stuff mixed and mastered and do it the right way.
How important it is to have a team behind you as an artist?
Man, you can't do it yourself. Like I said, man, if you got 5 people around you, man, 5 people need a job. Like, nobody need to just be leeching off just the artist. Like, 'cause it takes stuff to make that artist get to where they want to be. You know what I'm saying? So, if you got a team, man, I'm telling you, if you got a team, you already in a winning situation. But you cannot do this without a team. You gotta have a team behind you, man. Like, you gotta have a manager. You gotta, if you can get an A&R/manager, that's good. But you gotta have this stuff into place to make this dream work. You gotta have an engineer. You gotta have a producer, the artist. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have all this stuff together, because at the end of the day, man, the artist cannot do it all by themselves. The artist can't. And if you know your boy an artist, or you know your homegirl an artist, and all y'all doing is just sharing their music and doing stuff, like, you already doing it wrong, man. Help that person out. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you can to, like, contribute, because when that person eat, all y'all gonna eat. And that's just how I look at it. That's why I never wanted to be the rapper. I never wanted to be the producer, bro. Like, I always wanted to be the guy behind the scenes, because at the end of the day, when Vail eat, bro, I'ma eat. When Shaq eat, I'ma eat. When Trey eat, I'ma eat. When Hefe, Brock, whoever, bro, like, I don't care about that spotlight, bro. My brothers can have that spotlight, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be the person that makes sure my brothers get that dream, though. Because my dream ain't the spotlight, bro. My dream is to see my people eat, bro.
How important is it for the people behind the scenes to do their job?
Man, it's important, bro. Like, you seen how it was at the New Brooklyn Tavern, bro. Like, man, I was enjoying the performances, but bro, I had to move around, bro. I gotta make connections, bro. Like, I gotta make sure, man, my boy getting out here. I gotta make sure the artists that I know, they name getting out here, man. Like, when you behind the scenes, you gotta make sure you on your shit, bro. Like, that's just really what it come down to. You gotta make sure, like, you getting your guys in the right place. You getting the right people to know your people, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's video guys. Another thing, shout out to video people too, man. Cause, like, the video guys, the videographers in the game don't get the credit that they really deserve, man. A lot of video guys really be putting people on. So you gotta just know how to move behind the scenes. That's why I said that come in like a good team. When you got a good team, man, you're not gonna lose behind the scenes. But behind the scenes work is definitely the key, man. And shout out to all the people behind the scenes that make that shit work, man. The engineers, the A&Rs, managers, producers. You know, the people that don't really like get that spotlight. At the end of the day, but the artist always gonna get the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, the artist cannot do it without the people behind the scenes. They can't do it without their team.
Your favorite artist to work with, to be honest?
Boy, my favorite artist to work with, definitely that boy Vail, bro. I'm talking about, man, this man ain't never spit me no boy that ain't made me have to get up and run out the damn room, bro. Like, that man started talking that crazy, talking on the tracks, man. I got him, boy. That boy Vail a legend. I'm telling you, but that man gonna be a legend, man. But all my guys, really, I really enjoy working with all of them. But man, it's just something about when I hear Vail rap, I just be like, damn, bro, like, but that's our story. Like, you know, it's our feel that I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and this man been like best friends since like the cradle. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about our moms was like sisters. Like, you know, couldn't nothing break them apart. It's been like that with me and him since the beginning of life, really, man. Like. So when they come down to that, man, bro, like I love working with him. Even when they come down to Trey, and Trey another one too. Like I love working with Trey also. Like whenever I hear them boys rap, it's like I'm right there because, like I said, man, they tell our story. They tell how it is on this side of town, man. Because a lot of people they think we was spoiled, bro, but we weren't spoiled, bro. Like I remember a lot of nights where my people couldn't give me what I wanted. Like a lot of times, bro, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, prime example right now, bro, like, a lot of people don't understand the stuff that I didn't really went through. Like, man, I had really went through, like, a real live, like, depression stage of my life because just past trauma that I done been through in my life, like, losing both of my parents. I'm talking about, bro, it was a point in time I didn't even want to be here, bro. And that's crazy. I'm telling this on the interview with you. Like, man, I really did not want to be here. So it's like whenever I hear my brothers rap, bro, that shit just made me smile, bro. Cause I'm like, man, y'all know how it is up here. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I've been on my own since I was 17, bro. Like, I lost my dad when I was 17, lost my mom 2 years after that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, when I hear them boys rap, man, they make me motivated. They give me a reason to be here, bro.
What can we expect in a playlist that you created?
Boy, you gonna definitely hear that fourth quarter freestyle from Vail. Like, that boy Vail, Trey, man, Hollywood, I'm telling you, but I
Yeah,
gotta start the day off with that damn Hollywood. I
yeah,
ain't
his
gonna
shit's
lie.
hard.
But Vail, Trey, Hollywood, I mean, Kobe, I mean, PVO, he got a song that I like. Hefe with that haze and that, forgot the name of that song, him and S got, man. But yeah, but I really pretty much listen to all the boys, but definitely Vail, Trey, and Hollywood, bro. I play them boys all day long.
All right. Anybody want to shout out before we go?
Oh man, shout out to you, shout out to Cam behind the cam, shout out to my brother Vail, man. He over there in the cut eating some candy right now. Shout out to like man, everybody that just been a factor in my life, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. I love all y'all, man. Shout out to my big brother Brad, man. Shout out Trey, the whole FLYR team. Also shout out to my OG one, you know what I'm saying, the math magician, bro. Like that man always put me on game with stuff, man. So shout out to the ones that really care, man. Big shout out to my son, mom, also to motivate me all the time. Like she really made me a better person. But definitely, man, shout out to all the boys, Hollywood, man, PVO, man, the whole South like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out AJ, man, Huncho, the whole 200 fam, man. Like shout out Mark. And, you know, just shout out to anybody in the fourth quarter, man. This shit 9-0, bro.